Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the transit of Mars as it goes into Leo. So right before I start, I want to remind everyone to go to my website and sign up for my free newsletter where you could get all of my predictions delivered to your email monthly. And while you're there at my website, check out my spiritual jewelry, my prayer malas and beautiful spiritual jewelry. Go to galacticcenter.org. So with that, now I want to get going and talk about what change this is going to be, because Mars being in Cancer is not an easy thing, because it's debilitated in Cancer, and what it has brought about is a lot of emotional problems with families, with people, and no energy, lack of willpower and energy, because Mars is the planet of willpower, drive, ambition. And it is also the planet that deals with sports, with activities. And while it's in Cancer, we're lacking in energy, we're lacking in drive, ambition, courage. It's not an easy thing. It's very weak, Mars in Cancer. So now, on July 20th, when Mars goes into Leo, all of the energy is restored. This is a wonderful sign for Mars to be in. Mars is the planet that gives us our life. It gives us our energy. And really, when you think about it, it's fiery red. But in Leo, that's one thing that it could do, is cause more fires. And that's something we don't need in the really intense summer months in the Northern Hemisphere, because it does propagate more opportunities for fires to start. But looking at where Mars is in Leo, it will be in Leo exactly from about July 20th through September 6th. Now, here's the most important variable that I see happening with this, that is going to have its effects on everyone. And that is the fact that while Mars is in Leo, well, it will oppose Jupiter, which is actually a very good thing. And this is going to give even more momentum to the economy and things happening around the world that couldn't happen for so long because of the shutdown. But so while still in July, it will oppose Jupiter. And that's a good thing. Except when it goes up to oppose Neptune, which is going to be in the first week of September, before it shifts into Virgo, September 6th. Mars is going to be opposed Neptune. And Neptune deals with oil and gas. It rules oil and gas. And I have noted that whenever Mars aspects Neptune, the prices of fuel go really high. And I know a lot of people say, well, you know, fuel prices always go up in the summer because people are traveling. No, not like this time. This is going to be a lot more intense. And of course, this is probably going to do wonders for the oil industry, but not so much for other industries, since most industries are going to have to pay more for transport. That means food costs are going to go up. That means shipping of all kinds, Amazon, all of that, all these costs are going to increase. And this is going to play havoc on the stock market. But, and I know a lot of you probably don't want to invest in oil and gas simply because it can be seen as, you know, destructive to the environment. But the facts are, oil and gas is not going to go away anytime real soon. Even if we all drive electric cars, we need plastics. Yes, I know they destroy the oceans and they're bad, but we need plastics for certain things. And it's not that people are going to be throwing them away and causing the pollution. So let me just say this. You're going to see a big shift because of the prices of fuel going up, a big shift. And Neptune is also deception, deceit, denials, and you're going to find a lot of people in this world will be denying, there'll be a lot more corruption going on while Mars is in Leo. And Leo actually rules government, not governments, but it rules presidents and leaders, CEOs. There's going to be a lot of contention within businesses and governments because of this opposition. The truth will be concealed in many ways to protect assets all around the world. You're going to see this is going to be a fiery, intense time. And another thing about Mars being opposed Neptune. Well, Neptune actually rules, get this, when it was discovered, that's when photography and silent movies came about. So it rules the film industry. And I think there's going to be a lot that comes out concerning the film industry and how they have been keeping things very corrupt. And because Neptune can be corruption, but at the same time, this can motivate a lot of people to make documentaries, movies, films that help improve this world. And Neptune, from its higher energy and vibration, can be spirituality. But I think Mars, being the malefic, the natural malefic that it is, while it opposes Neptune, there'll be more of a corruption around spirituality and religion, which is what? Cults. So be aware, be careful of the corruption that this will trigger. But at the same time, hopefully Mars being energy will trigger many of us to become more spiritual, to look what is important in this world, to bypass the illusions, because that's basically, this whole world is an illusion. It's Maya. And that's what we're all discovering. So this can open the door to many discoveries as to what is the truth with Neptune-Mars opposition, and the fact that they're going to be in the very last degrees of the sign means it's right before a major shift in consciousness, awareness, and technology. Mars is actually a planet that rules machinery, and Neptune's opposing it can mean that we can discover some amazing ways of travel beyond this world. I believe that that's going to be at the forefront of where we're headed, major discoveries in space travel because of this Mars opposing Neptune. It's going to be a new world that's about to take place. A new way of living in the world is about to take place. We have to change. Everything that we've been doing is we've outgrown it. And now it's time for us to look at new inventive ways to travel, machinery, futuristic ways, even of photography. But what's going to be on most people's minds is the cost of fuel, which is going to make the stock market make a big turn. It will. So many people are getting back to work, businesses are flourishing, but now we have this to take away from the prosperity that's been happening prior to this. So Mars in Leo is going to cause a lot of changes to occur. So watch out, be aware, and navigate better with this knowledge. Look in terms of your investments. So with that, I'd like to close. If you would like more information on me, you can always go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. And don't forget, if you'd like to study Vedic astrology with me, go to my university website, which is University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.